Hello everyone, I think we should be live. I've just unmuted my mic hopefully so you'll be able to hear me now. How is everyone today? How's everyone doing? Are you all good? Sorry, I just ran and grabbed a drink really quickly. It's been one of those mornings where it's just been non-stop again. But anyway, we're live now and I can see, oh my word, there are so many of you watching this live. It is amazing. So thank you so much for joining me. I can see all of your comments coming through. Hello to Anne, hello to Deirdre, hello to Pauline. Thank you so much for joining me for today's live where we are going to be talking about the brand new Chloe's Creative Cards Christmas collection, and I just know how excited you have all been for this launch. Honestly, so many of you have been emailing, so many of you have been asking on social when we're going to be bringing out the Christmas products, and today is the day. So, I don't feel I can be trusted with paper and a glass of juice next to it. So, how excited are we all today? Hello to Donna, hello to Helen, hello Alexi, hello to Julie. Thank you all so much for joining me. So, if you haven't done so already, Wednesday is normally Stamp Along Day, which is basically where you can craft along with me and it's like an interactive workshop, but it's all live on Facebook. But today it's a little bit different because we've got new products launching tomorrow night at 7 PM exclusively over on chloescreativecards.co.uk, and it is so exciting. So we've got lots and lots of fabulous new goodies which I'm going to talk you through during this Facebook Live. I have got a couple of demos prepped as well. Whether we get those in or not, I'm not too sure because I've got, I don't know whether you can see, I don't think you can, but I've got a load of finished samples to show you, which I obviously would like to show you. And I've got videos prepped, ready to go up when we launch as well. So there is loads going on. Oh my word, thank you all so much for your amazing comments. I'm just going to scroll down on my laptop just so I can get them all caught up. Okay. Oh my word, there are so many. Right, before I forget as well, we had an awesome competition running on the Chloe's Creative Cards Facebook page where you could basically leave a comment and enter to win the full collection. So the winner of that full collection is Sue McPherson. So I've commented underneath your comment, Sue. If you send us an email, info@chloescreativecards.co.uk, and we will be able to get your prize sent out to you. Okay then. Should we get started? What should we have a little look at first? Should I show you a little bit of the Lumiere Glitters? Or what should we have a little look at first? We've got some awesome finished samples. But I think what I'm going to show you, because you have all been going absolutely crazy for these on social media and in the Facebook group. There was a comment that made me laugh so much last night. I'll have to have a little look and pop it on for you because it was so funny. It just made me laugh so much. But this is our fabulous, oh, look at that, the Lumiere Glitter. Okay, so this is one of the brand new colours, and this is the first time we have ever done this style of glitter. Okay, I am so excited about it. So basically, this product, I was like, oh my word, it is just incredible. It's basically glitter that changes colour. Okay, but I'm not just talking about subtly changes colour. Oh no, this absolutely completely transforms when you see how the light hits this. So when we started working with these, we were like, it's going under Sparklicious, but it needs to have its own little name, I think. So there were a lot of ideas going round and round in the office, and we eventually settled on Lumiere. And it basically, it's to do with the way that the light reflects against the glitter. So these are our brand new Lumiere Glitters. I had a little plan for today's Facebook Live and I'm going right off the plan already. But I've got to show you these first because I'm excited about them and I'm sure you are going to be so excited about them as well. So there are 5 colours in this range to start with, and this is the first one. So this is the Lumiere in Copper Medley, and can you just see, when I am moving that piece of card, look at the way that those colours are transforming. It goes from copper to this amazing green colour, okay? It is absolutely fabulous. So that's the first one, that's Copper Medley. The next one is Blackberry Medley, and all the girls on my design team aren't happy with me because I didn't actually give them a sample of this one because I only had one little pot for myself. So this is Blackberry Medley, and this goes from like a teal blue to this most amazing vibrant purple. Just look, look at the way those colours change. It is honestly phenomenal. So that one is Blackberry Medley. Okay. The next one, honestly, I could just sit and look at these all day. They're just amazing. The next one is Sunset Medley. So this is like a pinky gold mix, but can you see how you get all of the different colours in there? Okay, these are so pretty. Okay, so that's the Sunset Medley, which is gorgeous. Trust me, you are going to want to craft with all of these because they're just like, oh, amazing. The next one is Peacock Medley. Okay, and you can see how this goes from like a royal blue to a really bright teal green. Just look at that colour shift. Look at how it changes. It is, honestly, it is amazing. When you actually see these, I really hope that this is picking them up on the camera. Because honestly, when you see these, it is absolutely phenomenal. Okay, so that one is Peacock Medley. And the next one, this one's Forest Medley. So this is a lovely green. So this goes from like a really nice dark emerald green. Can you see the emerald there? To a really nice kind of golden green colour. It is so pretty. Okay. So these are absolutely gorgeous. So they're the new Lumiere Glitters. Okay. So I'm going to talk bundles, I'm going to talk pricing in a little bit once I've shown you some of the other products. But I knew that you were all tuning in to see those, and they are, oh, you're just going to love crafting with them. So those are the Lumiere Glitters. But this collection this year is all about like geometric shapes and a geometric Christmas. Okay, so it's quite a modern look, but you can make it more traditional. But what that means is, because we've got like a core range of dies, which I'm going to show you in a second, it means that you are able to then build on from this range. So basically, it's not just going to be for Christmas. You are going to use this all year round. We've got gorgeous heart designs, we've got circles, we've got stars. So they are all really versatile images that you're going to be able to use lots and lots of times on loads of different projects. So you're going to kind of invest in these dies, but you're going to use them so much in the future. It's going to be fabulous. So I'm going to bring them in. Okay, these are the first three. So we've got the beautiful geometric heart, which is this one here. Okay, and we had to bring the Lumiere Glitters with this collection because like they just look incredible behind these shapes. So this one is the geometric heart, which is amazing. So you can see how within these dies you get 3 dies included in the pack, and I've got a little screen that I'm going to pop up for you in a moment. So you get the 2 outer frames, and then you get the geometric design in the middle as well. So these are really versatile. You can use them in lots and lots of different ways. So that's the first one, and these are like big dies. I'm going to open this one actually. Oh, that's easier said than done, isn't it? Okay. Let me just open this up. There we go. Right, so when we pull this out, just look at the size of that die. Okay, these are a really nice size. I've put my hand next to it. This way. Getting all confused with the cameras here. This way. You can see how it just it's going to be useful for so many different projects. So these have been sized to work on obviously your 6x6 projects, but also your 8x8 cards as well. So the actual size of that heart is 13.3 centimetres by 12.3 centimetres. Okay, so it's a really nice large image. So that's the first one. The next one is the beautiful geometric star. Okay, so it's the same idea. You get 3 dies within this collection. So you get your 2 outer frames and you get your geometric design in the middle. And then the next one is the fabulous geometric circle. Okay, so you get the outer frames again, and then you get the inner geometric design. Okay, and I'm going to grab in just one project from each set just to show you how these work. Okay, so this is one with the circle that Barbara's done. Lumiere in the background there. Just look at it, dazzling everyone. It is absolutely gorgeous. She's done this as a little easel card as well. So can you remember when we brought the nesting dies out last month and I was like, once you've invested in those, they're going to go with everything. Can you see how it's all starting to come together now? So Barbara's used the circle nesting dies around the edge of this, and then she's used the fabulous geometric die in the middle. Okay, then this one's the geometric star. So I've cut this one out of my card, like so, to create like a freestanding ornament. Imagine these as decorations on your Christmas tree though. They are going to be absolutely fabulous. And then the other way that you can use these is, of course, you can cut them into your card as well. Okay, so I've actually cut this in as an aperture and then put a double-sided adhesive sheet behind, and then added the Starlit Sky glitter in. Okay, so those are the three kind of geometric designs, and this is the basis of this collection. We do have other stamps and dies, so if you prefer to just stamp and die cut your Christmas cards, we have got some of those coming up as well, and they are awesome. But this is kind of the basis of this collection. So I'm going to pop a little slide in just to show you how these work. Okay, so this one here shows the three concepts of the die. So because it comes in three parts, you can use it in different ways. So the first way is using it as an aperture in your project, like you can see there. So you can actually cut that out and then use it as an aperture, pop your double-sided adhesive sheets behind, be popping your patterned papers. If you love to create backgrounds with your alcohol inks or your pixie powders, it's going to look absolutely awesome by adding that in behind the die cut there. You can also use this and cut it out as well. So you can use it, the two frames together, and you can see this on the little the diagram at the bottom there, how you can use the two dies together and then it gives you that beautiful cut out shape, really nice and delicate. If you die cut that out of mirror card, oh my word, it's going to look incredible. And mentioning mirror card, of course, we have it in this collection. And then moving along, you've also got the matte and layered concept as well. So you can use your three different mattes and layers with your beautiful star to build that up. So you can be using these in so many different ways. Then, of course, if you just wanted to use the star dies on their own to cut plain stars out, you can. But, okay, I told you this was a collection that we were going to add on to. So, with your beautiful dies, okay, you will have also seen on the sneak peek, oh, that's the wrong way around, there we go. You will have also seen on the sneak peeks how we have got some amazing sentiment stamps, okay? So the idea behind this was, and again, I've got a little slide to show you, you can use one of your outer frame dies and then stamp your sentiment in the middle. And that sentiment has been designed to fit in the middle of that frame absolutely perfectly, okay? And like I say, when we're saying we can build on from this concept, obviously we've started off with Christmas designs, but over time we'll be bringing you different sentiments to fit in the middle of these shapes. So once you've invested in the geometric dies, you are going to be able to continue to build on from this. So we've got three fabulous designs, and again these are all nice large images. We've got the one that says make a wish upon a star, and then you've got all the little snowflakes, you've got the stars in the background, all the little dots as well. So you can be adding up, and you can be adding in all your little jewels onto the background of here. You can be adding some glitter onto there. Of course the Lumiere glitters look amazing with these. So you can see, but again these are really nice large size stamps, okay? So the size of this actual stamp is 12.4 centimetres by 11.8 centimetres. And if I just put my hand across that there, you can see how big that stamp is. It is a really nice large image. So if you want a focal point to use on your finished project, this is going to be absolutely perfect. Here's a card that I've made with it. So you can see how by stamping and embossing your sentiment and then popping your die around the edge, and then I've used the extra die to create a little mat behind, it's created a beautiful focal feature on this 8x8 card. Okay, so that's your beautiful star design. The next one is the gorgeous Magic of Christmas circle. So this one says, the magic of Christmas never ends, its greatest gifts are family and friends, which I think is a really lovely sentiment. Again, these are really versatile. You're going to be able to use these in lots and lots of different ways on your projects, okay? I can see in the comments a few of you are asking about pricing. I'm going to come to that once I've shown you all of the different products, because we've got special offer bundles and everything too. So again, you can see this is a really nice large size stamp, and it is absolutely beautiful. stamped and embossed onto navy card. This looks amazing. Okay, and then the next design we've got is the design that matches the heart, and this says, "May the miracle of Christmas fill your heart with joy," which I think again is a lovely sentiment. These would be amazing for gift tags as well. You can be using these and just stamping and embossing them on your projects. If you love to create backgrounds, you could be stamping these over the top, and again you can see it is a really nice large image. Okay, so they're all going to mix and match in with those fabulous dies. Now, not only that, we have thought about this from start to finish, and I understand that some of you love die cutting at Christmas, which I completely understand. If you have got lots and lots of cards to make, die cuts really do come into their own. Now, there's a bit of a funny story with this paper pad. So this is actually my sample, okay, that is being used. But it is absolutely stunning. So I've got some graphics that I'll show you that show you the designs that you get in here. But what we've done is we've put some pages in, and let me just find one. So you can see we've put some pages into this topper pad, into this topper and paper pad, where you can actually be popping your dies over the top and cutting out the sentiments. And you can see the foliage as well on there. We've got a Stampin' Die coming up for that one too. So there is so much contained within this collection. So we've also got the fabulous paper pad. So it was meant to arrive today. So fingers crossed it will be there when I get back to work a little bit later. But unfortunately the van didn't come this morning. So hopefully it'll be there when I get back. But I'm going to show you the design. So I got Ross to do some fabulous graphics to show you all what you get in there. So you get 50 sheets within this paper pad. You can see the different designs that you're getting in there. So you were getting beautiful backgrounds, and you were getting gorgeous toppers in there as well. So the colour theme in here is red, navy blue and white. You're getting all of the designs half hot foiled in silver and half hot foiled in gold. You're also getting topper sheets as well that coordinate with the stamps and dies that we've got within this collection. Okay, so you get 50 sheets in here as well, which is incredible value. This is a full little layout of everything that you are going to get in there, and you can just see how many different designs you've got in there. They're all absolutely gorgeous. That one that looks like mercury glass is my absolute favourite. I wish I had one to show you in my paper pad. I'm going to have a little look through to see if I have. Oh, I have. There we go. Right, I'm going to show you this one in a second. So yes, the one that looks like mercury glass is absolutely awesome, and you will see that I've used it on so many of my finished projects. And then this little screen here shows you how you can be using your dies with this paper pad. You can be using them to overlay onto the top of some of the sentiments, and you can also be using the reindeer die that we've got coming up and the foliage die as well to work perfectly with these. Okay, so I'm going to pop you on the little overhead camera now just so I can show you this design. Okay, so this is probably my favourite out of the whole paper pad. I absolutely love it. So we've got lots and lots of different designs in here. Please bear in mind that you will get a heck of a lot more in your paper pad than what is in mine, because I've been using it for all the finished samples. So yes, but these are brilliant. It's a matte paper stock as well, so it is incredible for inking, anything like that. It's absolutely fabulous. But you can get an idea of the designs that you're getting in here. And do you know what? Some of these aren't necessarily for Christmas. Some of these would be amazing for men's cards as well. You've just got really beautiful usable designs in here. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera back around so I can see you all again. So thank you so much for all of your comments. I cannot believe how many of you are joining us today on the live. It is incredible. So should I show you a few finished samples and then show you the rest of the products? Are we thinking? Does that seem like a good idea? I think that's what I'll do. I'm going to show you a couple of finished samples because I feel like I'm talking through lots, and I really need to get showing you lots and lots of inspiration and ideas. So let me just gather a few finished samples from the piles that I've got behind me here. I'm going to put a little screen in actually so that you can have a little look at a few while I just gather these all together. But honestly, this collection, there is so much that you can do. It is so inspirational. I think it's different as well to what we've done in the past, and a little bit different to what's already out there too. So honestly, you are going to get this home and you are going to absolutely love it. So if you missed the start of the live, these will all be launching on the Chloe's Creative Cards website tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Okay, right. Ooh. Gathered some samples here to show you all. I'm just throwing them away there. Okay, So I've got so many finished samples, I've not got enough space in my little craft room here at home. Just move those there. Right. Okay, let me bring you in so you can have a look. Okay then, so this is a card that Becca made using lots and lots of products from the collection. So you can see how we've got this incredible foliage going down the side. Again, that's a Stampin' Die that I'm going to show you in a moment. And she's also created some beautiful poinsettias as well, which again is another Stampin' Die. She's used that fabulous geometric heart frame in the middle, and that's been cut from some gold mirror card, and then she's popped a little bit of red glitter behind. Okay, and this looks amazing, but just wait till I open this card up. Are you ready? Are you ready? Look, isn't it absolutely beautiful? So you can see she's used that "May the miracle of Christmas fill your heart with joy" sentiment inside of her card, and then she's used the foliage round the edge and used that beautiful geometric foiled paper as well. But I think these sentiments are incredible for the inside of your cards as well, because they are really nice. They make a focal feature, but if you just wanted to stamp it in an ink pad on a nice thicker piece of paper, it would look absolutely fabulous just inside of your projects to finish them off. And that's a question that so many of you ask me so often. So that's the first sample that I've got to show you. But then in complete contrast to that, just look at this one, also made with the heart. So this is some sentiments that are going to be coming up very, very soon. And we've got the beautiful heart design in the middle there, and we've got the snowflakes and these reindeers. Look at the reindeers. But those geometric dies really are doing all of the work on these projects, and by adding all of your glitters in here, they are going to look absolutely fabulous. So that's another project. This project is from Ruth, and I absolutely love it. It's not in your traditional Christmas colours, but it is so, so pretty. So she's used that fabulous Lumiere glitter in the background. She's used one of the stencils that's coming up that I'm going to show you, and she's also used a fabulous sentiment as well. So these work so, so well together, okay? Then another one, I've picked a pile of heart samples here to show you all. This is another one of Becca's, and what she's done is use that lovely "May the miracle of Christmas" sentiment in the middle to create the focal point on the card, and then just stamped and embossed it in white onto some blue pearl card, and it just looks absolutely stunning. And then another one in your more pink colours as well. It looks so, so pretty. Okay, so that's the heart design. I've got a couple of star ones to show you now. So this is another one of Becca's, and she's gone all for the navy colours with this one, and it just looks so, so pretty. Using those backing papers, using the gorgeous little reindeer that we've got coming up very, very soon as well. Okay, and then this next one is a one of Ruth's, okay, and she's been using that beautiful Lumiere glitter in the background on that star, and you can see how fabulous that looks. She's used one of the beautiful papers, and she's used a sentiment across the middle as well. I'm going to be showing you all of these extra details just in a few moments. Now this card from Barbara, okay, I might turn this round to show you actually. I'm going to put it on the other camera. This card from Barbara is amazing. Basically it stands, but what she's done is she's attached the little star with some acetate inside. Can you see that there? Okay, so she's like attached it in the spine of the card and then created it like a little aperture with the star hanging, and it just looks so, so pretty. And with that Lumiere glitter, that's the Peacock Medley one she's used on there. Can you see how the colours are changing? But then when it's like stood, it dangles and you see all the different colours come through in the glitter, which is absolutely beautiful. And then by adding in the little poinsettias and the foliage, you can see how it really completes your card. And on this one actually, she's stenciled the background with one of the stencils that we've got coming up too. You can see that there. Okay, really pretty. I love this card, so pretty. Imagine as well if you did these as like decorations, you could do them and attach them with a brad inside so that people could take them off and actually hang them on the Christmas tree, which would be really cool as well. Okay, so that's that one. I'm going to pop you back on the other camera now. It's all getting very technical in here today, isn't it? This one is one of Becca's, and I think this actually went up as a sneak peek yesterday. But you can see, again, look at the colours. We can go from making really, really contemporary cards with all these products to make them really traditional Christmas cards, like this one here. So you can see how Becca's used the stencil in the background and she's run that through our die cutting machine to emboss it. Then she's popped some gilding wax over the top to highlight those little snowflakes, and then she's added the sentiment in and added one of those beautiful reindeers as well that we've got coming up. Then this is one of mine. Oh, he's lost his little, he had a little bell around his neck, but never mind. This is what we're going to make next week's stamp along. Okay, so your email's going to be going out on Friday about this, but this is the project that we are going to be making. Okay, so this is all stamped and embossed using lots of glitter, lots of matting and layering, but I thought it was a really nice way to introduce the range, so we're going to do this as a stamp along next week. Okay, so let me turn you all back round. That is the collection so far. What are you all thinking? Judging by the comments that I am reading, I think you are all going to absolutely love this collection. Oh, I can see someone's watching from the hairdressers on the phone. That's amazing. Okay, so let me just have a little read through. Oh, you were all loving these, I think. Oh, you're going to have so much fun. You're going to have so much fun crafting with them as well. They are just amazing. Okay, so far I've shown you the geometric dies. I've shown you the fabulous sentiments. And I've given you a little sneak at the Lumiere Glitters, haven't I? Okay, there is more. There is more. Okay, I'm going to just move these cards out of the way. Those over there. Okay, and I'm going to grab in the next thing that I've got to show you. So these are all of the Stampin' Die Sets. Okay, so there are 5 in total. And they are absolutely fabulous. So we've got the beautiful Foliage Stampin' Die set, and this is the first time that we've done Foliage as a Stampin' Die as well. So if I turn that round, you can see you've got your A6 stamp plate. So you've got your leaves, you've got your berries, you've got your holly leaves, and you have got the beautiful little like fir branch design as well. And then you've got all of the dies that cut these out too, which is absolutely amazing. If I just move my hand down, you can see there the pink image in on the packaging shows you how they die cut out. Okay, and you can use them with the stamps as well. They are absolutely beautiful. Okay, so that's your Foliage. But look, let me grab a card. Oh, I've just had the card in my hand that I wanted to show you. Oh, it's there. This Foliage, if I go right in close, can you see how you can use it behind your bows? And the idea was you can use it like on top of the geometric shapes as well, or you could be using it to build up a wreath too. I've got a beautiful card that Becca did. Have a look, this one, where literally all she's used is the Foliage and built up a wreath with it. Doesn't it look so pretty? It's going to be one of those Stampin' Die sets that you just use all the time. It's not just for Christmas. You're going to use this one all year round. So that is the beautiful Foliage Stampin' Die set. The next one is the gorgeous Christmas Poinsettia. Okay, and this Stampin' Die set, this is just like traditional Christmas, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. So you've got 4 stamps in here, and you've also got 4 dies as well. And these all have, can you remember when we brought the rose mallow and the clematis flower out? These all have the little notches at the top, so it helps you to line up your stamps and dies. So we've kind of kept that going consistently throughout the full range now. But you can see the kind of flowers that you can be making with these. They are absolutely gorgeous, and they're on so many of the finished samples as well. The next one, and I think that you are all going to love this stamp. This is the beautiful Dashing Reindeer. Okay, so again, you've got your A6 stamp set in there, and you have also got all of your metal dies that are going to die cut those out. And it's a lovely size stamp. Let me just see if I can... There we go. You can see that there. So you've got little snowflakes in there as well. You've got Merry Christmas, and then you've got little builder words as well. So you've got have a special Christmas and with love this Christmas. So you can use those in lots of different ways. This little stamp here as well, let me just point it out, that one. See the snowflakes there? That's so useful for creating backgrounds and borders as well. It is absolutely gorgeous. And you've also got the solid reindeer in here, and you've got the detailed reindeer as well. So if you wanted to, you could be layering these up, or you can just be stamping and embossing them and then die cutting the reindeers out. Now the next part I'm really excited for. These, I think you are going to love these Stampin' Die sets. And again, this is something that we're going to bring you more of, and you'll have seen them on loads of the finished samples already. So the idea behind these two is you can build your own sentiment, okay? So in each set you get your dies. So for example in this one you've got your keyword dies. So you've got Merry Christmas Wishes. So you could have Merry Christmas, you could have Christmas Wishes, you could have just Christmas. So you get the actual outline of Christmas like it shows on here, but you also get the outer frame die as well. So what you can then do, if you want to stamp your Christmas onto here, you can. If you want to stamp wishes, you can, or you can just use them as a die cut as well. And then, not only do you get that, you get a huge plate of A6 stamps. Again, I'm going to open it up. I'm just going to show you all. Let me get into this one. There we go. You get a plate of A6 stamps. Let me grab a bit of white card to pop behind and then you'll be able to see properly. Okay. You get all of the little words that you can then be building this up with. So you can have Sending Love This Christmas. You could have Holly Jolly Christmas. You could have, let me try and read it off here. Might be a little bit easier, then I can keep it in view for everyone. You could have Merry and Bright. You could have Believe in the Magic of Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. It's Christmas. Winter Wishes. You could have Winter Joy. You could have Best Christmas. You could have Christmas Memories. So you've got lots and lots of words that you can then be using to build up the sentiments, okay? So that's the whole idea behind these Stampin' Die sets. So these are called the sentiment builders. So you basically get your A6 plate of stamps like this, okay? And you also then get your dies as well. And your dies come like this. So you can see how you've got your dies that are going to cut out. Helps if you hold them the right way around there, Chloe. And then you've got your outer ones as well. So you can be stamping and embossing those ones. And I'll explain that when I show you finished samples. Okay? So that is that fabulous set there. So that's the Christmas Sentiment Builder. And do you know what? You can't have Christmas without a little bit of sparkle, can you? So we have got this one here, which is the Sparkle Sentiment Builder. And I think that just goes perfectly with literally everything that we do. So within here, you've got Let It, Sparkle and Shine are your keywords in there. Okay, so they're the ones that you've got your dies of and your outline die of. So then you could have Let It Sparkle, Sparkle and Shine, Born to Sparkle, Add a Little Sparkle, All You Need is Sparkle, You Were Born to Sparkle, or you could have You Were Born to Shine, Rise and Shine, Sparkle All the Way, 'Tis the Season to Sparkle, or 'Tis the Season to Shine, This Christmas, Sparkle This Christmas you could have. So there's loads of different ways that you can be building these up. Honestly, they are amazing. You've also got Smile as a little stamp in there as well. So you could be using Smile Every Day, Smile All the Way. You've got loads and loads of different sentiments that you can be mixing and matching and building up with these stamps. Honestly, they are amazing. You are going to use them so much. So those are your 5 Stampin' Die sets. Okay, so that's those there. Can see they are amazing. Okay, right, not only have we got those, we've got even more yet. We've got awesome stencils as well. So we've got 3 brand new stencil designs, and you all know that I love stencils for creating my backgrounds because you can use your texture paste through them and pop your glitters over. You could be using your distress inks through them to create inky backgrounds, or you could be running them through your die cutting machine as well to create beautiful embossed backgrounds. These are all 8x8 in size. They are going to be awesome for your 8x8 projects, but then if you want to use them on your smaller projects as well, of course you can trim them down. So I'm going to pop you on the little overhead camera to show you these ones. So we've got the beautiful, this one is called, this is testing me now, Twinkling Starfall. Twinkling Starfall, this one. So you can see you've got all the beautiful stars that are tumbling down, and they're in a lovely graduation of size as well. So this is going to work absolutely perfectly with your star geometric design, with any of the backgrounds really. Okay. And then the next one, we've got the beautiful snowflake design. And this is a really nice modern snowflake. You've got lots of different snowflakes in here. And you've also got little stars and like twinkles in the background as well. So this, with all of the, with your Sparklist Glitters over the top, looks incredible. Or like that sample that I just showed you that Becca had done with the gilding wax. Look at it. It's beautiful. Okay. So imagine running that through your die cutting machine with the rubber embossing mat. I had to really think then. And then going over the top with your gilding wax. Just look at the effect that gives. It is amazing. Okay, so that's that one. And then the next one, I think it's not necessarily just Christmas. This one's Spots and Dots. And I absolutely love this stencil. It looks awesome if you pop your paste through and pop your glitters onto there. Let me grab a sample to show you that. This is the one that Ruth's done. So you can see You Were Born to Sparkle. And then we've got the beautiful dots in the background. Okay, and then we've also got, where's the one that Becca did? Got so many finished samples surrounding me, sorry. So then can you see on this pink one here? Becca's used it in the background, but she's inked it. So you can see how different this looks on your different projects. Okay, so that's the final design. That one is Spots and Dots. Okay. But that is not all. There's even more. I can see you're all asking, is there I Need It All collection? And there is. I'm going to reveal all at the end. Okay. But that's not all. So many of you have been asking for mirror card and glitter card, and I'm so pleased that we have got it. And we've got it in a fabulous, convenient 8x8 pad. And just look at the mirror card and look at the mirror and the sparkle that you get off the mirror card. It is gorgeous. So we've got this one here that uses, so we've got the 5 different colours, sorry. We've got the pale blue, we've got the royal blue, we've got the silver, gold and the red, and these colours have been chosen to work with the Geometric Christmas collection. Obviously they're pretty generic, so they're going to work with all of the other one, with all your other Christmas products as well. But we've really picked these to go with this colour collection. So you get 25 sheets in the pack, you get 5 colours and 5 sheets of each, and you get 5 full 8x8 sheets as well. You get the waterfall ones on the front as a little bit of an extra. Okay. The next one is the beautiful matte mirror. So that's in the exact same colour family. So you've got your pale blue, your royal blue, your silver, your gold and your red. And again, this is beautiful. This looks gorgeous embossed. It's brilliant for stamping and embossing on as well. It is absolutely beautiful. And for your mats and layers as well. Like I like to do a mirror mat and then a matte mat, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I don't know. But anyway, that's what I like to do. And then we've got a beautiful glitter card pad as well. So this is non-shed glitter card. So you can do this as much as you like and that glitter is not going to come off. Okay, so we've got the beautiful pale blue, we've got the royal blue, we've got the silver, we've got the gold and we've got the red. And again, you get 25 sheets in here, 5 colours and 5 sheets of each. Okay, so that is our 3 gorgeous cardstock pads as well. Okay, so are we ready for it now? I'll tell you about all the bundles and all of the awesome offers that we're going to be doing as well. Before I do that though, I want to show you our beautiful Sparklist Glitters. Okay, so I gave you a little tease of these earlier and I showed you the 5 colours, but they come, we've got a pack where they come in a little tower like this. They've got our brand new Sparklist logo on the top. Do you know what? I'm going to show you on this other camera because I think you'll be able to see a little bit better. So they've got our brand new Sparklist logo on the top. This is a lovely epoxy sticker as well, so it's all really nice. They come with the special little Lumiere stickers on the side. Look at those and just look how they look in the packaging. Don't they look nice? Come all wrapped together. We are going to sell them individually as well. I just had to show you the little stack because it's just so nice, isn't it? So those are the beautiful Lumiere glitters as well. Okay, so are we ready for it now? We have planned some incredible bundles for this launch. So I'm going to talk you through them all. I'm going to do the I Need It All first because I can see lots of you are asking in the comments. Okay. And see Gail's asking, can we order even if we're in the US? Yes, Gail, you can order even if you're in the US. We only process our payments on our website in £sterling. So you would obviously need to check with your credit card company for the conversion rate. But yes, you can still order. We charge £9.99 for worldwide shipping on the website. Okay. So here we go. Right, this is the first bundle. So the RRP for literally everything. So that is your 5 Stampin Die Sets, your geometric dies, your 3 sentiment stamps, your 5 Lumiere glitters, 3 stencils, paper pad, and 3 so you've got to get a matte, a mirror, and a glitter paper card stack in there as well. Okay, the bundle price on that will be £159.99. Okay, that is saving you 27% against the RRP, which will be £221.77. Okay, so you can see that is an amazing saving. Okay, but obviously completely understand if you don't want the full collection, that's absolutely fine, but you can see everything that you will be able to get your hands on there. It is absolutely amazing. That is going to sort you out for Christmas this year, definitely. And like I say, this is a collection that you're going to invest in. We're going to be building on from this. We're going to be bringing out more designs, so if you get them now, you have got them from the start and you can get crafting straight away. Okay, so this is the I Need It All bundle, so you can see we've got an awesome saving on that one. If you like Chloe, I really like the stamps and the geometric designs. Okay, we've got a bundle for that as well. So the next one is this one here. So within this bundle, you get the 3 geometric designs. So you get your geometric heart, geometric circle, and geometric star metal die. You also get your 3 sentiment stamps. So this is the May the Miracle of Christmas, the Magic of Christmas, and Make a Wish Upon a Star. You get those 3 clear photopolymer stamps as well. And then you also get a paper pad in there as well, which is that beautiful geometric Christmas paper pad. And look how beautiful it looks in the packaging as well. It looks gorgeous. So the RRP on that would be £74.93, and the bundle price will be £59.94. Now, I can see in the comments a couple of you are asking about, do we do like payment plans or flexi pay or anything like that? Unfortunately, we are we're a very small family company, so it's not something that we're able to offer. So we offer these bundles with a fantastic saving, but there is we can't offer payment plans or anything like that on them. The next bundle, if you love die cutting and stamping, this bundle is absolutely for you. So within this collection, you get the Sprigs and Twigs Stampin Die Sets. That's all of your fabulous foliage. You also get the Dashing Reindeer Stampin Die Set. You get the beautiful Poinsettia Stampin Die Set. You get the Christmas Sentiment Builder, and you also get the Sparkle Sentiment Builder. So in total, this is amazing, this bundle. You get 27 metal dies and 75 photopolymer stamps, which is amazing. So the usual RRP on that would be £74.95, but the bundle price is £59.96. So you're saving 20% by buying that bundle as well. Okay. And finally, I think you are all going to love the Lumiere Glitters. Okay. So we had to bring a bundle of those as well. So for the Lumiere Glitters, each colour will be £5.99 each. So for all 5 it will be £29.95. But we've done a fabulous bundle price of £23.96. So basically you're paying for 4 and we're giving you the 5th one. Okay, so you're saving 20% if you buy that bundle. They are absolutely gorgeous. So you're going to get all 5 colours there. You're going to get Sunset Medley, Peacock Medley, Forest Medley, Copper Medley and Blackberry Medley. And I have to tell you all, we had the most amazing time trying to photograph and get the videos right to show you the colours of those on the website. So when they go live tomorrow, please do watch because they are fabulous. Okay, so that is the full collection. Obviously everything will be available individually to purchase as well, but I just wanted to show you the bundles today. Obviously there's a lot to kind of go through, individual prices on, but they'll all be live on the website tomorrow night at 7 PM, and that's are we in British summertime at the minute? BST? I think it is, isn't it? 7 o'clock UK time tomorrow night. They will all be on the website, okay? And all the stock will be live, so please don't panic. Hopefully we've got plenty to go around. But yes, I think you are going to love these, and you are going to be loving crafting with them as well. So I can just see a comment coming there from Alexi. Will you put the bundle prices on your website today? No, everything will go on the website tomorrow. What I will do, either prior to launch or just at 7 o'clock tomorrow night, obviously all the products will go on the website. I'll pop a post up on Facebook with all the bundles and everything, so you can have a look there. And obviously if you sign up to our mailing list, chloescreativecards.co.uk, sign up to the email newsletter, you'll get an email out at 7 o'clock tomorrow night when everything's live. And it has all the links and all the bundles and everything explained on there. Okay then, should I show you some finished samples then? Because honestly, the girls have all worked so hard. Becca, Ruth, Barbara, Glynis, myself, I've done some as well. So we've we've all worked really hard on the finished samples and we've had an absolute blast creating them. So I'm going to show you a few of the finished samples. Let me have a little, I'm having a little meander around. Okay, let me have a look. I'm just surrounded by them in my craft room, to be honest. Right, I'm going to put the overhead camera on. Let me go pop in some finished samples for you to have a look at. I'll put the other slide in because I think I've shown you that one. I'll pop the finished samples in and we'll have a little look through some of the cards that we've been making. Okay then, and I do have a couple of demos planned, so hopefully I'll get a couple of demos in as well today. Right then, so let me just figure this out. 2 seconds, bear with me. There we go. Right, so this is another card that this is the one that I've made actually. So this is using that lovely Dashing Reindeer Stampin Die Set, which is this one here. Okay, so you can see I've used that lovely reindeer. I've die cut him out and popped him up onto some foam pads here, and then I've used that lovely Christmas sentiment. That's one of the sentiment builders, and I've also used the Merry on there as well. I've stamped and embossed some snowflakes around the edge, but you can see how that's a really nice, quick and easy Christmas card. It just works so well. So that's the first one. The next one, this is actually the one from the packaging, and I've filmed a YouTube video for this particular card as well. I can see there we go, comment asking about international shipping. Yes, we do ship internationally. It is $9.99 for worldwide postage on the website. Okay. So this is using the beautiful Dashing Reindeer again. I've done this all in navy. Really pretty, something a little bit different. Okay, so you can see how we've got the glitter around the edge. I've used some beautiful, the little snowflakes. These are actually all from the stamp set here. Okay, so I've used the little snowflakes, I've used that fabulous Christmas sentiment builder, and I've built the sentiment to say sending love this Christmas. Okay, and then we've got that fabulous reindeer. I like to put little bells on them as well. I picked some of those up in, do you know, like when you go out shopping and you just see random things in shops? That was one of my random purchases last year. Okay, so the next one, this is, I think this might be Barbara. Yes, it is. So Barbara's used one of those fabulous fancy oval dies. Okay, and she's die cut out a shaped card blank and then used a beautiful reindeer on there, and she's used the Merry Christmas sentiment builder as well. The next one is Barbara again, and she's used those beautiful reindeers, but you can see how she's used lots of different elements from the collection on this card. It all mixes and matches. So we've got the beautiful spots and dots stencil in the background. We've got the reindeers going across the front here. We've then got the beautiful poinsettia in the corner with some foliage behind. And then can you see how she's used the sentiment builder behind? So we've got Believe in the Magic of Christmas. But look how fine that die is when it cuts out. It is absolutely gorgeous. So that's that project. The next one, this is one of Ruth's, and I love this. It's so bright and colourful for Christmas. So she's die cut out some, the little circles are actually included in your reindeer Stampin Die Set. So you can build these up into little baubles. Okay, so you can use your little, your stamps, your dies, sorry, to make the baubles. And then she's covered them with the Sparklist Glitter in the Lumiere. So that's Peacock Medley, Copper Medley and Forest Medley. And then we've got the beautiful reindeers there, stamped and embossed onto red and die cut out. Then we've got a totally different project here from Becca, and this is really pretty. So what she's done is she's used the stencil, the spots and dots stencil, to build this background here. Then on the navy layer, she's used the Twinkle and Starfall stencil, and she's inked through it with a white pigment ink pad, and then popped some clear embossing powder over the top to give it like a glossy finish. Can you see that there? And then she's used some fabulous, the beautiful poinsettia in the corner with that gorgeous Lumiere glitter in the middle. It works perfectly. We've got the fab foliage in the background, and then we've got the 3 reindeers going across the front. And then she's used the sparkle sentiment at the bottom as well. So you can see how everything works so well together. And then this is one of Glynis's beautiful projects. This is going up on the blog on Monday, this one. There's full step-by-step instructions for this one. So she's used that beautiful reindeer. She's used the lovely geometric circle in the background, and then she's used the poinsettias as well to build that one up. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop some photos in of some finished samples for you to have a little peruse at while I just go and get all of my demo things, because I've got some things that I want to show you, and I would like to try and show you how to make some of the cards using these products. Okay, so hopefully I've got enough prepped so that we're not going to be here kind of too long. I've tried to prep as much as I possibly can. and I'm just trying to clear myself some space. So just give me a little moment here. It'll be brilliant when I get moved into my new craft room at work. It's going to be fab. I'm so excited. Let me just go and grab my stuff. Okay, so I'm going to do one with the geometric circle. The geometric circle die, sorry, and I'm going to use the reindeer on here as well. So let me just grab all the little bits together, and of course we're going to use some Sparklist Glitter. Just feel we've got to. Okay, right, let me turn the camera back round in a second. Just checking I've got all the bits and pieces together here, which of course I have. I just need to do with an acrylic block. Seem to have buried that somewhere. Sorry, I feel like I'm taking forever to get ready for this. 2 seconds, I just need to get a block. Right, we are ready. Okay then, so we're going to be using the beautiful geometric circle, Stamp and Die. Okay, die, sorry, not stamp. I'm getting really confused now. Right, so what I've done is I've taken my white card blank, okay, and then I use my basic squares, nesting dies, so I've taken like the second one in, okay, and it then means that it's 7 3/4 inches square. Then I've cut the next size down from some of our beautiful foiled paper from the paper pad. Then I've skipped a couple, cut another one from lapis lazuli card, and then we're going to add in a piece of card in the middle. And just see a comment there from Lizzie. Are you doing any of your workshops again later? I don't know how to make hardly any of these. Well, that will be giving it away, Lizzie. I can't show you everything yet when the products aren't available. So this is just a sneak peek for the new things that will be coming on the website tomorrow. But yes, we're doing a stamp along next week with these, and we'll be doing loads going forward. Obviously with the current situation and things, you know, we won't be having actual workshops where you can come to the unit in person, but we are going to be doing lots and lots of online things, so everyone will be able to join in, and obviously we'll be using them in the stamp along as we go forward. Okay, so I'm going to take my beautiful geometric circle die and I'm going to pop it in the middle of my smallest square. So that's going to go down there. I'm going to grab a little bit of a low tack tape just to tape this in place. Okay, so that's going to go onto here. Okay, so I've taped that into place. I'm going to run this through my die cutting machine. So I'm using my Gemini. Now because this is a larger piece of card and I'm cutting it into the card, I'm going to need to use my larger plates. Okay, so I'm going to use my A4 Gemini for this one. So pop that in place and I'm going to run it through my die cutting machine. So it's just your usual plate combination that you use for your thin metal dies. So with my Gemini, I'm using my base plate, I am using my magnetic shim, my plastic shim, my die and my card on the top. Okay, so we're just waiting for that to run through. Oh, I've just knocked the power cable out the back. Look at that, I love when that happens on the plate as well. And you get all the bits popping out. It just works so well. Okay, so then, when we take this away, okay, let me just move that in. You can see how we've got that beautiful geometric shape cut in the middle of the card. Okay, so I'm going to tap these little pieces away. I am doing my absolute best to try and keep up with your comments. I am seeing them as they come in and I'm trying to address them as I go, but obviously there's a lot going on today. So we're going to pop that onto our card. So I'm going to pop that to one side. So as I explained, the die comes in 3 pieces. So you've got your geometric part and then you've got your 2 frames around the outer edge. Now what I personally like to do is I like to take a piece of mirror card, okay, or matte mirror or your glitter card, any of the above work perfectly. Okay, and then we're going to pop our circles just into place. So basically this is going to form a really small little frame, okay, and you'll just see in a second, okay. And just see a comment as well asking, do we need the large die cut machine for the Geo dies? No, they'll fit on your Gemini Junior. That's a junior plate, so they will fit through. The only reason why I was using my larger plates were because I was cutting it onto a larger piece of card. So I'm going to run this through my machine again. Helps if you turn the machine on. There we go. So we just wait for that to run through. Okay, and as that's running through, I'm going to grab it at the other side. Here we go. So when we take this away, you can see how it creates this lovely little thin frame that I'm then going to place around the Geo. Okay, so you then get a lovely die cut circle as well that you can save for another project. Right then, so what I'm going to do next is we're going to use a little bit of that gorgeous Lumiere glitter. So I'm going to pop a piece of double-sided adhesive, and we've got some of these in the shop, so I'll load them onto the website tomorrow. I'm going to pop that in the middle of the larger square. Okay, so we're going to pop that into place. We're going to take the backing off, like so. And then we're going to take our Lumiere Sparklist Glitter, okay, and the colour that I've gone for, I'm going to go for the Peacock Sparkle, okay, so it's this one here. So you can see all the teals and the electric blues in here. You can just see how beautiful these colours are. So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit over the top, and then I'd just like to rub it in a little bit with my fingers. I should really be working on a piece of scrap paper, shouldn't I? Let me grab a piece of white card. Okay, so I'm going to just rub this in like so. So what you're kind of doing is pushing the glitter into that double-sided adhesive sheet. Okay, and then we can tap off the excess. You know, add a little bit more on. Rub it over with your fingers. You just want to make sure that the glitter's in contact with the double-sided, okay, because that's the way that you're going to kind of get the better bond, so to speak. Okay, so then you can see, can you see the effect? Like, it is, honestly, it is amazing. The amount of sparkle and shine and the reflection that you get off these glitters. I've never seen anything like this ever before. They are absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to pop that to one side. I've made a lovely mess there, haven't I? I'm going to pop that back into the jar. Okay, and then pop that over there. Right, and then what we're going to do now is we're going to start to build our card up a little bit. Yeah, might as well. Right, now what I've done is I've cut my double-sided adhesive a little bit too large. Got a bit carried away, didn't I, prepping here. So what I'm going to do is where the bits are overhanging the edge, I'm going to just try and push them off. Just so that you don't, because I'm a bit fussy like this, I don't like to see them overhanging on the edge. That's a bit better, isn't it? Yeah, I'm happy with that now. Right, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to just de-glitter my mat there. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take one of the little snowflake designs that you get on your Reindeer stamp set. Okay. I'm going to take one of those. I'm going to pop this onto my acrylic block. Just give me 2 seconds. I'll just swap that stamp off. Pop another one on. Okay. And then what we're then going to do is take our anti-static bag and we're going to grab a clear embossing ink pad. I've tidied away a little bit earlier. I'm going to go on the hunt for some clear embossing powder now. There, let me just have a quick look. I've got everything out apart from the clear embossing powder. There we go. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take an anti-static bag and I'm going to give this card a good dust over. Okay, I'm going to ink up my stamp. I'm going to place this down and press. Now I know that lots of you are waiting for acrylic blocks and we are on it. I'm using one of our new ones here today. This is actually my sample one and we haven't got them in stock yet, but they will be coming soon. We don't have a date at the moment, but obviously, again, just keep an eye on Facebook. Every time I have anything new in, I always put them onto Facebook. I can see a couple of you are asking how many jars does it take to fill a big tub like mine. I've got to be honest, mine didn't come out of jars. Basically, we got a big bag of the glitter and I just decanted that for my my jars before it went into the pots. Okay, I obviously got really overexcited as well when that bag arrived. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab a bit of scrap card. So all I've done there is randomly stamp some snowflakes across the background using my clear embossing ink pad. Okay, and then I'm going to take this one here. I'm going to take the clear gloss superfine embossing powder, tap over the excess. Oh, you can see where I've had my tape on there, look. It's a bit annoying. We'll use a paintbrush to dust that off. It's fine. That can happen. It's like the sticky residue off your tape. If I'd thought I should have stamped and embossed it first, really, but never mind. We've done it now. Right, so we're going to pop this onto here and go back into there. And then what I'm going to do, because I've made a right mess of that, I'm going to just dust off where I've got any fingerprints with a paintbrush. Okay, and see, a few of you are asking about HSN. Nothing will be going to HSN at the moment. Okay, we've got nothing scheduled in. Right, so what I'm going to do now is just dust over where I've got fingerprints and tape marks and all sorts of things. Just dust these off, and it is just where you can see it's exactly where I've put the tape when I've been die cutting on the card. So if this happens, please do not stress, just grab yourself a paintbrush. This paintbrush actually is really good, and what it is basically I'm a bit of a messy crafter and I left glue on it and the glue dried and it made like the bristles obviously a bit more stiff. So that works incredibly well for dusting off any little excess bits of powder, because it like scratches them away, if that makes sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat this up. As soon as that powder melts and changes, we are just moving it over the image like so. I don't know whether you'll be able to see that at home, but it's just it just gives like a little glaze of snowflakes, which is quite pretty. Okay, so tap off that excess glitter there. It's just, you always get a little bit where it just doesn't stick on your double-sided adhesive sheet. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to edge around this card with a little bit of Crystallina glitter. I'm going to edge these two pieces here. Just grab my Crystallina. Crystallina's back in stock as well. Okay. And I'm going to grab a chisel tip glue pen. Again, these will be coming in very soon. Okay, these are the new chisel tip glue pens. So I'm just going to drag these along the edge and then dunk it into the glitter. Like so. So I'm just putting a little fine border just around the edge of here. It'll just give a little bit of definition when we stick this all together. Okay, I can see a lot of you are asking about Create and Craft as well. We haven't got any shows scheduled in or anything like that at the moment. Obviously with the current situation and things, we've not got anything planned in. So these will all just be on the website, chloescreativecards.co.uk. Okay, so we're just going to work around glitter on the edge of here. A little bit of Crystallina glitter. And again, Crystallina's back in stock on the website now as well. I'm going to edge around my patterned piece as well while we're on. We might as well. Okay, so this is a new chisel tip pen. This is our own that'll be launching very soon. Okay, that I'm using. Got lovely gold foiling on. Okay then. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start mat and layer our card up. So I've got my card blank. Again, I like to kind of create mine like a tentfold. Okay, so I use my fold at the top. And then I'm going to mat and layer this up. So we're going to take a little bit of PVA glue, not PVA, sorry, this is all-purpose glue. Okay, with the new Sparklist Lumiere Glitters, they are a bit chunkier. So if you edge around the edge of your cards, use a PVA glue with them. Don't use a paper, a glue pen with them because it's just not strong enough to hold them. Okay, so I've mat and layered this down, and this is using one of the beautiful the new nesting dies, okay, that we launched last month. They've literally just gone back into stock on the website today as well. Then we're going to use our patterned paper. Now I could have got the middle out of this one, to be honest, if I was being a little bit more frugal. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this one here, like so, and then we're going to pop these two like so on foam pads, so you'll get the beautiful glitter shining through from the geo. So let me just grab some foam pads from over here for a big reel. Okay, are you all excited to start your Christmas crafting now as well? Hopefully I've given you some ideas so far. I'm going to do this demo and I'm going to show you some more finished samples as well, because there's loads to show you. I'm going to dust away any excess glitter on there. Do you know what as well? If you leave a comment, I'll pick 2 winners at the end to win this. Not 2 winners, sorry. A winner to win this card, okay? And I'll tell you what, right? Okay, I'm going to do 2 giveaways. So I'll give someone my card, and I'll give someone a set of the Lumiere Glitters, okay? So leave a comment, and I'll pick 2 people at the end, okay? Right. So I'm going to pop some foam pads onto the back of here. So don't forget to get your comments in to be in with a chance of winning there. Okay. So we're going to take the backs off of the foam pads here. Like so. Okay. So we'll take the backs away from there. Reorganised all my craft room to fit everything in for today. And I'm like looking for the bin. I'm looking for all sorts of things. So we're going to pop that one down there. Okay, look at that. That Lumiere glitter is amazing, isn't it? So we're going to add some foam pads onto the back of this one as well. Cut them in half too. Okay. I would probably, if I was doing this and had a little bit more time, what I would probably do, if I'm being honest, is I would do like 2 like that. Just to kind of balance the edge. That's just me though. Okay. So we're going to pop that one there, and pop that one there, and take the backs off of the foam pads here. Okay, so I'm just going to work my way around, taking the backs off. My nails are so short at the minute, they all snapped, so I cut them all down. Now I can't get the backs off anything, but never mind. Right. So get the backs off of these. so. Right, and then we're going to pop that onto there. Okay, so you can see how that's starting to come together. And then I've got, let me just grab, I've got a bow that I've tied. Now I can't show you how to tie a bow because I'm literally onto my last scraps of ribbon. So this will be some new ribbon that'll be launching probably in August. So this is our new Luxe Ribbon and it is gorgeous. Again, it's going to go perfectly with the Geo collection, so I thought I'd pop it on this card to show you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bow in the corner, okay, and I'm going to use a little bit of 3D glue gel just to stick this down. I really need to get myself a new tube of glue gel as well. This is a disgrace. Right, so we'll pop a little bit of glue gel onto the back of there, like so. Just give that a little press down. Okay, then what I've already skipped ahead and done is I've used my Sprigs and Twigs Stamps and Dies. So let me just grab this in to show you. So in here, okay, you've got your beautiful A6 stamp plate, so it looks like this here. So you've got all of your lovely leaves on here, you've got berries on here, you've got your holly, you've got like your little sprays that you can be adding your jewels onto as well. Okay, and then we've also got the dies that match those too. So I've taken this little spray here and this one here. I've stamped and embossed it in silver onto a lapis lazuli pearl card. Okay. And then what I've done, I did these earlier because obviously they needed a little bit of time to dry, is I've gone in and I've added a little bit of the Peacock Medley Lumiere Glitter. So you can see how pretty that then looks on the leaves. So what I'm going to do now is, what I found with these that I quite like to do is I just pinch down the centre. So they're all kind of individual apart from the three at the top here. Where you just need to snip in with your scissors. But you can see how you can just snip in and then build this up like this. Okay, so what I'm then going to do, I'm going to tuck one in there like that. And then we'll tuck one to the side. Okay. So, just going to pinch these to build them up. I like to use 3D glue gel to do this because then you can kind of fiddle with them to get them in the right place. I'm happy with those there. Okay, and then I'm going to add in, this is the other one. So what I like to do is I like to like snip little bits off, but that's me. I like to just hack little bits away and then just tuck them in like this. And you can see how pretty it then looks. So we can really start to build this up. So I'm going to cut a bit off there, cut a bit there. That one underneath. Okay, and I'm going to do the same with my little leafy spray here. So I'm going to snip away there, and then I'm going to start to build this all in. Okay, and then I'm going to just add this into here. So I'm just starting to build up my bow in the corner with a bit of foliage. I'm going to add a little bit more in here. So I'm going to tuck a little bit under there. So just, oh, I'm pinging the jewels off. I'm being too rough with them. You got a pokey too much. So that pokey tool's no good, I've glued it. Oh no, this is not going well. Let me go some tweezers. That'll do. Right, we'll stick that onto there. It's going to get stuck down onto there. So you can see how you can just start to tuck it all in behind the bow and how well that then starts to work. Bit of glue gel on the back of there. Tuck that one in there. So you can see how that's all starting to build up and look really pretty there as well. What I'm going to do now, because I forgot to do it before, is I'm going to stick my little circle in place. I'm going to stick that about there, around the middle of the circle. So let me just find some glue here. This is just some Dries Clear PVA glue that I'm using. So again, we use your little fine tip with it because it makes such a difference. So a little bit of glue on the back. Trying to be really careful because it is a really fine frame. Okay. I'm going to tuck that under there, like so. It's going to get stuck down. So let that grab. Just give that a couple of seconds just to grab. Okay, and then you can see how beautiful that then starts to look. I'm going to put a bow, not a bow, sorry, a jewel. Let me just find one in the middle of that bow as well, because I don't like to see the knots on bows. I think they should always be finished off with a little jewel. Let's just grab one of those. That's just from one of the bling bags that we did a while ago. A little jewel in the middle of there. Okay, so you can see how beautiful that is then looking. So what I've then done is I've taken our lovely reindeer, okay, and I've stamped and embossed him in metallic, in silver dollar, sorry. I've added some little jewels onto his antlers, okay, and I've die cut him out. So I'm going to pop him just to the side there. I'm going to pop him on a couple of foam pads. So just give me 2 seconds. Let me just get rid of all my rubbish from around me here. Honestly, I'm just surrounded in my craft room. At the moment, I'm a little bit pushed for space. Right, so let me grab my scissors. Put that in half. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of like a foam pad on the back where I'm going to do a double layer. So basically, what this is now is we've just built him up so he's like a double layer of foam, if that makes sense. So that's going to go onto there. Like so. So you can see how it's all coming really nicely together. Okay. So then I'm going to add a little, I've got a little bell. Again, this is one of those random things that I've purchased and kept. And a tiny little bow. So I'm going to pop that on with a tiny little bit of glue gel. It's going to go there. Tiny bit of glue gel on the back of the bow as well. Okay, and now I'm going to stamp and emboss my sentiment. So to do that, I've got a piece of my lovely lapis lazuli pearl card. Okay, you can see this is where I chopped my little foliage bits out from earlier. I've given that a little dust with an anti-static bag. Okay, and I'm going to grab in my sentiment stamp that says Christmas. Okay, so this is from the Christmas Sentiment Builder. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my clear embossing ink pad. I'm going to ink up my stamp. I'm going to place this down onto my card and press. See, Caroline's asking, can we have a sneak peek at how the craft room's coming along? I'm not actually in the craft room today, Caroline. The builders are there. It's all still getting done. It's just like, there's no light in it at the moment. So it's literally just like a little dark box at the moment. But when it's looking more exciting, I'll provide some progress pictures. Okay, so I've stamped my Christmas sentiment there. I'm going to take my silver dollar wow powder. I'm going to pop that over the top. Okay, and then I'm going to heat this up. That's going to go over there. Okay. I'll just get rid of that lovely fingerprint. I think I've just got really inky fingers today, haven't I? Okay. So, I'm just going to heat up the Christmas sentiment like so. Okay, and then what we're going to do next is we're going to take that lovely Christmas sentiment stamp. Okay, die, sorry. I'm going to pop this over the top. It's going to go in place there. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take a little bit of low tack tape and I'm going to place this just into position onto my die, like so. I'm going to run this through my Gemini again, just to get this all nicely cut out. It's going to go onto there. going to go onto here. And we're going to run that through the machine. Like so. So you can just hear that starting to go through. Okay, and then we're going to take that out. So you can see when I remove this from the die how you've got that lovely border all the way around the edge of Christmas. Okay, and then we're going to pop that into the middle. So of course if you wanted to use one of the little builder sentiments you could do, but I think I might just put Christmas in there. We'll put a builder in actually. Right, so we'll go Christmas. So let's have a little look, see what we fancy. And I've got one here. That would be quite nice. Believe in the magic of Christmas. We'll pop that one in. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, this is why we're doing these acrylic blocks as well, because it works so much better when you've got a line to follow, when you're popping these little individual stamps down. So what we've done is we're going to have a grid on them all. Like so, so you can get them on nice and straight. Oh, she says, look at that. Just moved it with my finger. Right, so that's all nicely in place there now. So I'll take my clear embossing ink pad and we're going to ink up our sentiment. Okay, and then we'll place that down onto our card. I'll take my silver dollar wow powder. Everything's so staticky today. You can tell I'm using all my little scraps up, can't you, as well? So we're going to pop that back into the jar. Just spilt a load there as well. Right. We're going to heat this up using my heat gun. Then I'm going to grab my little guillotine. Okay. Trim down our little sentiment. It's going to get trimmed there. Trimmed there. Okay. And the bin. Put this away. Right. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take a bit of glue gel. To go across the back of Christmas. Like I say, I really do need to invest in a new tube of 3D glue gel. So it's going to go onto there. Right, so, and I'm going to put my Believe in the Magic. I'm going to stick that just above there. Okay, so to stick these down, we are going to take a little bit of glue gel again, just along the back. In place there, and then you can see how that would then be your completed card. What I would probably do is I would add a few jewels into the corners just to finish it off, but you can see how beautiful that then looks by mixing and matching all of these products together. So what I'm going to do, I'll leave you to have a little look at that just for a couple of moments. While you're having a little look, I'm going to grab in some finished cards and I'll pop the finished card photo up in a couple of seconds. Right, I'm back everyone. So what I've done is I've pulled out a few finished card samples just to show you some more ideas using these products. Okay, again, we'll have loads more starting to go up on Facebook and things over the next few weeks. Okay, so I'll flip the camera around so you can see. So this is a one that Becca's done, and she's just used the paper pad to die cut out the sentiment here. Then she's used our geometric background, the dies in the background there. And then we're going to add in, we've added in the Sparklist Glitter behind as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab in a couple more cards to show you. Okay. So there's this one here, and this one uses that beautiful heart die, using those gorgeous Sparklist Glitters and using that sentiment builder as well. So you can see how that all works absolutely perfectly together. Then this one is just using the paper pads and one of those fabulous sentiment stamps, building those up, adding lots and lots of sparkle onto the background as well. And then this one here, using all of the different elements together, using the stencil in the background, the beautiful papers, the heart die and the sparkle sentiment too. Next one, this is using the beautiful poinsettias. Let me just check. Ruth's made this one. And can you see how she's used the red pearl paper, but then she's added the Copper Medley Sparklist Glitter on the top. And these glitters aren't just for Christmas, you could be using them all year round really. And then we've got this one here that's so we've got the Christmas Joy as well. Then we've got this one here that Barbara's done, that's a little bit of an, is this Barbara or Ruth? Barbara. And she's done a bit of an easel card. So you can see how she's used that heart in the middle with that beautiful fancy ovals. And then she's added the gorgeous poinsettia in the bottom corner as well there. Okay. And then another one of Barbara's here, building up all of that foliage at the top and adding in that lovely sentiment too. This is one of Becca's, using, is this one Becca's? Yes it is. Using the beautiful poinsettias there in the background, adding that Sparkalicious glitter onto the top as well. I love this one that Ruth's created too. She's used all of the new Lumiere Glitters, okay, and she's like done a mosaic with the heart. So this is using the leftover pieces and then inlaying them, and she's used it with the fancy square dies as well. So you can see how everything works so well together. Let me move those ones out of the way and I'll grab in a few more to show you. Honestly, there are so many finished cards and they are all equally absolutely beautiful. But they will all be going up on the Facebook page over the next few days. So please don't panic if you think you've missed any of them. Okay, this is another one of Becca's, and this is actually a little shaker card. So she's created a little shaker there. She's popped some sequins in the middle, but how fabulous does this stencil look in the background as well? With the white paste on the navy card, it looks so beautiful. And then this one is one of Ruth's, and Ruth's done this all in teals and greens with that beautiful Sparkalicious glitter. It just looks absolutely gorgeous. This one is one of Barbara's, and she's used that lovely star in the centre, and she's used one of the papers behind it. You can just see how it's like radiating out. Then the next one is one of Becca's, using different colours on this one, all beautiful, really soft blues and teals with that lovely star design in the middle, and she's used "'Tis the Season to Sparkle," which I think is very true for Christmas. And then this is a one of Ruth's. You can see how beautiful that looks as well, using that fabulous paper behind the die cut. And then this one's one of Becca's, and this really shows off those Lumiere Glitters. You can see the colour shift with those and how they transform and change colour. It is absolutely beautiful. And she's used one of the stencils in the background as well to create her own backing paper on that one. Let me grab some more. I've got more. This is a one of Becca's again, all in white for Christmas, which I think looks really pretty. Using all of those beautiful nesting frame dies as well that we brought to you last month. Okay, so pretty. This is a version of the card that I've just made as well. Then this one's one of mine. This is showing you how everything mixes and matches. So this is using that gorgeous paper from the paper pad, and I've actually inked it as well. I just used a distress ink to give it a little bit of a more creamy colour. Then I've used the Christmas roses in the corner here. So this is showing you how it mixes and matches with previous collections too. And then we've got the Sprigs and Twigs foliage as well in the background. Okay, this silvery glitter, if you're liking the look of this is coming very, very soon as well. This is Glass Slipper and Diamante Sparkle. Okay, then we've got the Sparkle Sentiment running across the middle. And we've got Sparkle This Christmas for the sentiment on this one. But you can see how that all works perfectly together. When I get my new paper pad, I'm going to film a tutorial video for that one. Then this one is one of Ruth's. So Ruth's used that beautiful Lumiere glitter in the background there. Behind that circle, she's added Sparkle as one of the sentiments, and she's added the beautiful little poinsettia in the corner as well. This one is one of Becca's, using that beautiful background and then popping the frame in the middle with some Sparkalicious. This one's one of Barbara's, using the beautiful all the different papers and everything like that as well. Absolutely gorgeous. And then this one is one of Ruth's. Okay, using that design and adding the little snowflakes on. You can see how well that works as well. I think I've got one more pile to show you, and then I've shown you everything, which I think is good going, isn't it? So this one is one of Barbara's. So she's used that beautiful geometric frame in the middle, okay, and she's used a stencil in the background as well, so you can see how well that works. This one here, using that lovely Christmas sentiment, all in white and silver, and it's a lovely A5 card, this one. Using that beautiful poinsettia in the corner and building up the sprigs and twigs around the edge. Next one is using the beautiful stencil onto some navy card, then adding a little bit of glitter on the top and that lovely sparkle sentiment builder. So next one's one of mine. So this is using the stencil in the background with our Starlit Sky glitter and using that beautiful Make a Wish Upon a Star stamp in the centre. Okay. The next one is one of Barbara's, and she's used the fancy square die on here, and then she's used all of the different papers and used that Make a Wish Upon a Star sentiment as well. And this one's one of Ruth's. I love this card, it's really elegant and classy. So she's used the Make a Wish Upon a Star sentiment, she's used that beautiful reindeer, and she's used the papers in the background as well. And then this one is one of Glynis's, but lots of Glynis's are going to be on the blog, so I've kept those as a little surprise a little bit later. So this one's using the beautiful papers and also using that Make a Wish Upon a Star sentiment. So we have got all of those fabulous new products launching tomorrow night at 7 o'clock at chloescreativecards.co.uk. So that is Thursday the 30th of July at 7 PM. Everything will be live on the website. A couple of you I can see are asking in the comments about the bundles, so I'll just pop the little slides up again to show you. So we will have the I Need It All bundle, where you will get everything and save 27% off the individual prices. So the price for that bundle is $159.99. The next bundle that we'll have is for the 3 geometric dies. So that's the heart, the circle and the star. And there is also the 3 sentiment stamps in there and the paper pad. That one you save 20%, and that one's $59.94. We've then got the fabulous Lumiere bundle, where you'll get all 5 of the different colours of Lumiere glitter. That one will be $23.96, so that's saving 20% off buying them individually. So you get the 5 colours in there. And then there will also be the Christmas Stampin' Die bundle as well, where you get the Sprigs and Twigs Stampin' Die, you get the Dashing Reindeer Stampin' Die, you get the Poinsettia Stampin' Die, Christmas Sentiment Builder Stampin' Die, and the Christmas Sparkle Sentiment Builder Stampin' Die as well. So you've got 27 metal dies in there and 75 photopolymer stamps. That is amazing value. So that bundle is $59.96, saving you 20% off the usual RRP. So I really hope that you have enjoyed today's little sneak peek at all of the new goodies. Which ones will you be adding into your basket first on the website? I would absolutely love to know. If you are just catching this video at the end as well, I'll pop it onto YouTube later, and I'll also post it onto the Facebook page so you can catch up anytime. But I need to pick 2 winners. I need to pick someone to win my card, which I made and I've put somewhere. This one here. Someone's going to win this, and someone else is going to win a set of the Sparklicious Glitters. Okay, so let me just have a little scroll through the comments on my laptop. So I'm going to look away, let them, 2 seconds, I'll just let them load. Right, so the winner of this one is Heather Eldridge, you have won my lovely card. So Heather, if you can email your address to info@chloescreativecards.co.uk, we'll arrange to get that one sent out. So that is Heather Eldridge. Do with a pen to make a note of that. Let's see if I've got one. I have. Grab a piece of paper. Okay, so Heather's won the card. And for the Sparklist Glitters, here we go. Let me just scroll again. We're ready. I'm going to look away. Winner of the Sparklist Glitters is Jo Berry. So Jo, if you can please email info@chloescreativecards.co.uk, we'll arrange for your beautiful Sparklist Glitters to be sent out. Okay, so in case anyone missed, Heather Eldridge has won the card and Jo Berry has won the Sparklist Glitters. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Everything will be live on the website at 7 o'clock tomorrow night at chloescreativecards.co.uk. Please do hop over, have a little look on the coming soon page as well, because I updated that today. And if you haven't done so already, hop over and sign up to the email newsletter, and then you will never miss a launch. We'll always send you an email when we've got something new coming out, or for the stamp along. So stamp along email as normal will go out on Friday. Obviously the products aren't on sale yet, but you know, we never guarantee that we'll get them to you for Wednesday, but we always do our best. So please do have a little look at your emails on Friday as well. If not, don't worry, the video for Stamp Along next week will all go up on the page and on YouTube, so you can catch up anytime. Okay, thank you all so much for joining me, and I can't wait for the new launch of products. I can't wait to see what you all create with them. It's so exciting. So I will see you all next week on Facebook. Actually, good point, I don't know if next week's Facebook Live will be live. It might have to be pre-recorded because there's some builders coming to do the roof and things on the house, so I don't particularly want to be competing against that noise during the Facebook Live. So what I think I'm probably going to do is pre-record next week's Stamp Along and just pop the video up at 2 o'clock on Wednesday. Okay, but thank you all so much for joining me, and I really hope that you've enjoyed today's little sneak peek, and I'll see you all very soon. Thank you, bye.